So, what exactly is a list item or an undefined list? Well, you know what? I'm going to just start a new project to show you this. So I'll just make a new project, loading up. It's going to load a new project. We'll just start from scratch on this one just to showcase what it is. So, here we are. We're back to Welcome to Thimble. I'm going to just delete this paragraph because I'm going to make a list instead. I'll delete that body as well. I'm sorry, that H1 as well. We'll start off. So, I want you guys to think here for a moment. If B is bold and I is italics and A is anchor, what do you think undefined list is? Those of you that said UL, you are correct. So there's many types of lists. You can make a ranked list where it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make one that'll go 1, and then you can indent it in for A, and then you can indent it in for Roman numerals. We've all seen that sort of fancy format. We're just going to stick with an undefined list. So one that has absolutely no ranking, no categorical anything. It's just undefined. And inside that list, we are going to put list items. So if UL is undefined list, what do you think list items is? Well, it'll be LI. So, whoops. There we go, list items. And I can say, like, I don't know, maybe we'll make this a grocery list. Well, have eggs. And then, another list item, bread. And, another list item, and this will be milk. And then another list item, whoops, and that'll be cheese. Why not? We're just getting a bunch of different stuff. And of course, as you notice, it has these little bullet points for me. It made bullet points. And even if I publish this, oh, sure thing. Example of undefined list. Why not? Helps when I can spell. Publish. Publishing. Oh, look, there we go. There's a published version. And there it is. It's still in list format. It didn't go across in one long line. It stayed in a list. So, you're probably wondering, well, what do all these lists have to do with what I was doing before with, going on about the cascading style sheet and, all this other fun stuff? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because here's what you're going to be doing this week. So, here's a little page that I like to call Pick a Color. And it has, this little logo. It has this, heading. And it's been black with white. And then, this is a white box right here. And, and I'm just going to click, oh, look, I have a list of items right here. I've got a list of items. Oh, let me click on Violet. Oh, it took me to a Violet page, and oh, look, all of these guys right here remained the same. The only thing that changed was my background color. Let's go to green. Let's go to orange. Let's go to yellow. Let's go back to red. Let's go back to yellow. Now let's go to orange. Let's go back to green. Now let's go back to violet. Wherever I go, it doesn't matter. Each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, all 6 of them have the same list. They have the same list items. They have the same heading. The only thing that's different is the background color. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, okay, so I make myself a list and then I have to go, but wait, there's no list items or undefined list in my cascading style sheet. Well, then I guess you'll have to make an area for it. And remember what happens if we change our background colors and whatnot, and how do we override something that if it's in the style sheet but we want to override it somewhere else? Oh, and right, and I can't even click on these guys. They're not giving me links. So what do I have to do? Who here remembers those anchors and that href and all that from last week on that page you made? Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. You probably want to look at that. So, yeah, you're just going to make yourself 6 pages. And you're going to submit them all at once. Oh, wait, how am I going to do that? Because I can publish and I can, there's my Thimble project and all that, but what if I have a situation of I have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have, you know, 6 pages here. You know, I'm going to have like 7 pages if I count, you know, this cascading style sheet. What should I do? I'm glad you asked, because under this green button here, you also have the option to add a folder. And, you know, you'll name your folder, whatever it is you want to name it. I highly, highly recommend you name it with your name in some sort of fashion, because, you know, getting an untitled folder is going to ding you points. But now in each and every one of these guys, we have this little arrow, and I can move to. Where am I going to move it? I can move it to my project root, or I can move it to my folder. I'm going to move it to my folder. Hit OK. And now, if I toggle down this drop-down menu in my folder, it's inside my folder. Oh, you know what? I can do the same thing to my cascading style sheet. I can move that to my folder. I can move everything to my folder. And of course, once I have everything in my folder, or everything that I want, I can simply download my folder. And download it, and then boop, there it is. It even zips it for you. That's right, it's nice and easy. Double-click it. Oh, look, there it is. There's my folder, and there's everything inside of it. Oh, and look, there's the untitled.zip as well, because that's, you know, the smart thing that I named it, because I named it untitled for no apparent reason. So yeah, you just give me that zip file, submit that through the submission process, and everything will be inside of it, even the cascading style sheet. Now, you are going to need the cascading style sheet and all of your web pages together in order for it to make sense. If not, you're going to have some, you know, formatting errors and all that sort of fun stuff. So make sure everything that is involved in this project is inside this folder. So yeah, you now have everything you need to know in order to make a simple little page, and I'll give you another hint. You really only need to make one correct page, because then everything else is exactly the same except for the background, so you only need to change one thing. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. It's almost as if you could, oh, I don't know, what do you normally do if you want to copy and paste everything over to another page? I wonder if that might come in handy. So, have a very fun time, and thank you all, and yeah, you have a great day. You work on your colors, and you don't have to pick the same colors I did. I've even seen some people go in and hex key it, which I won't go over hex key in this class, but if you really want me to, I'll walk around to your desk and explain hex key to you. And yeah, thank you very much. Have fun, and enjoy your day.